Coming up live on LiveWire, we've got a great show for you today. Get something to write with because there's a couple of festivals. We're going to be talking with some folks from the Gender Health Center about the Sac Lady Fest, which is coming up. And then we're going to talk to Chef Pannell, Richard Pannell, of course. You all know who Richard Pannell is, of course. He's going to talk about the Banana Festival and all that in a few minutes. So stay tuned for LiveWire right after this. We're here live on LiveWire. And from the Gender Health Center is Keiko Torres. And you say it.
Kay Temple Kirk.
Kay Temple Kirk. You sound like a writer from the 1940s.
Ooh, excellent.
Kay Temple Kirk wrote those novels.
And another
Very
life.
interesting name. So, welcome.
Thank you to so much for having us here.
And this is the first time I think you've been on this show, and it's
Yes.
kind of interesting. Tell me what the Gender Health Center does.
Sure.
The Gender Health Center provides sliding scale price counseling services to the trans, LGBTQIA, and allied communities. We also have a hormone clinic. We have a healthcare legal partnership with Legal Services of Northern California. We've got a drop-in respite, multiple education programs. We're a training institute for UC Davis, Sac State, and Alliance students. And I can go on the rest of our shift telling you.
I think we've got to slow you down there.
It's easy to ask us what we don't do.
Yes, most certainly.
A lot of services. This is really interesting because what we have a problem with gender. What?
Yeah, it's really interesting because not only are there people who are having gender identity issues or need support, but the Gender Health Center has been able to become this sort of one-stop resource center in our community. We're able to provide counseling, referrals, and help with, with our legal medical partnership, with any sort of step on the way as people have their transition. And then also not just people who are transitioning, but any member of the LGBTQ community, as well as our allies. We serve everyone, but we really focus on being a resource center for.
So to get to you and read more about those services, I would just Google the words like Gender
Health Center. Yeah.
Sacramento.
Right. Our website's super easy. It's just thegenderhealthcenter.org.
Okay. And so you have some events, and if I wanted to, follow on about that.
Yeah, our best way to get all of our information is to follow us on Facebook. We update it all the time with our upcoming events. We are really event-based. Being a nonprofit, we do a lot of fundraising and a lot of community gathering. We really want to make sure that there's spaces for our community to sort of meet and to get the resources that they need. But we have one big event coming up in August that we're really excited about. We have our Gender Bender Ball, which is a big tradition here in Sacramento. It's our 8th year, and it's it's a little bit self-explanatory. This year, our theme is Studio 54. So it's all about sort of like that androgyny, ambiguity, glitter, sequins, dancing. We are at the Pagoda building. So we've taken up over the whole building. And so we'll have 4 floors, 2 dance floors. We're going to have food, drinks, performances, drag kings, also fire dancers.
Fire dancers! Oh, no.
Yeah, we always, and lots of gender bending.
We have a dancing fireman following them.
Right. We're very safe. We have a lot of safety people around.
Good.
But we, lots of performances. It's a really fun night. And we're really excited to have it again.
And all of that's kind of a fundraiser for these very important services. So, people who have gender identification issues, they have a hard time sometimes, like finding out all about it? I mean, you go to a psychotherapist or something like that.
Well, everybody's path is their own. Some people are able to find out their gender identity through self-exploration. Some folks get access to therapy and are able to analyze their gender identity issues there. And the key is it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. So having a broad scope of services and community supports means that we can support all non-gender conforming people in the greater Sacramento area with multiple facets of their transitions and lives, and I'm very proud to be a part of it.
It's a non-gender conforming. It's a very interesting statement, all those words together. You know, gender conforming is like you're a guy or you're a gal and that's it.
Right.
And we're very much fighting to basically relegate that type of rigidity to the dustbin of history. We want to venerate people's identities and specifically their agency to choose and develop their identities, as opposed to taking identities that are rigidly assigned them at birth by a system that has a vested interest in controlling people and their identity expression.
Well said. And I like your resist sign on your shirt.
Thank you. This is one of our fundraiser t-shirts, and anything we do at the Gender Health Center, you can check us out at www.thegenderhealthcenter.org, and you can find out more about Gender Bender Ball and other amazing things we do there.
Okay. So how did you become involved in all of this?
With Sac Lady Fest or the
Yeah,
Gender
Sac Lady
Health Center?
Fest,
Yeah. So I am an organizer for the Gender Health Center, which means that I do a lot of the fundraising, event planning, outreach and education, et cetera, et cetera. But organizing is a passion of mine. So a couple of other members of the community who also have a passion for organizing and for music, and realized that a lot of the spaces in Sacramento and a lot of the festivals weren't really centering local voices that were diverse. So we wanted to create something that really centers the voices of bands and performers that were people of color, that were transgender or LGBT identified, right, or LGBTQ or queer. So we really wanted something that just didn't have the same sort of like white boy bands or like, you know, the same thing that we are so used to seeing in all of these festivals, or really bringing in big names. We wanted to create this really grassroots movement of this DIY. So we really looked at the Lady Fest model. So Lady Fest is this international sort of phenomenon that's been happening for a long time, that has its roots in that riot girl sort of like punk feminist movement. What was wrong with that movement back then, it was that it was also really white. So we were like, you know what, instead of reinventing the wheel, let's grab that wheel, grease it a little bit, and make it something that's more modern, that fits our values. And we started 3 years ago. This is going to be our third Sac Lady Fest, and it's been a grassroots movement. It's DIY. We're not even a nonprofit.
So we have bands and dancing. And
we have bands. We've had yes. We are going to have food trucks available this time. Yeah, we've always the last 2 years we were at the Colonial Cafe, so there was like sort of food and everything was built in. This year we're taking it even more grassroots and have a new venue. We're going to be at the
Red Museum?
We've actually changed our venue, and we're going to be at the Clara Studios.
Clara Studios. Okay,
yeah.
Sure,
so we're going to be on
that's
the corner.
on N Street.
Yeah, so we're going to be right on 24th and N.
24th, 25th.
Yeah,
and
2420 N
block,
Street.
Yeah, between we're going to be in the auditorium. We're really excited about that.
It's a
We're
very
going to
nice
take
auditorium.
over. It's beautiful.
Very well air conditioned.
Yes, I think that the air conditioning is really going to make a difference. It gets hot every year, and each year we choose a charity that a part of our proceeds go to. So Sac Lady Fest, we pay our bands, and then we take the rest of the money and we give it to a charity.
Pay your bands?
We do. We are all about valuing
Corrupt musicians.
the talent.
That's
We're
a
the
bad
worst.
thing.
But we're gonna have our first year we did Take Back the Night. Our second year, last year we did youth services, and this year we're really excited to partner with the Gender Health Center. So it's been really great to be a part of both.
Anything else, Kay, that happens there that's kind of fun?
At the Gender Health Center?
Or
Sac Lady Fest? Oh gosh, well, Sac Lady Fest is a beautiful event because it's not just musicians and dancing. There's going to be an introvert zone with the opportunity to be away from the crowded dance floor and make some art, opportunities to nosh at food trucks, opportunities to get away from the bands and enjoy the grounds a little bit and socialize with people, have a joyous evening. And Gender Health Center parties, especially Gender Bender Ball, are known to be very much the social event of the month, if not the year. So I would definitely suggest that community members looking to have a beautiful, radically inclusive feminist time that venerates trans identities and people of color, come on out and join us at 2420N this Friday and Saturday for a lovely event.
We're committed to creating a safe space and creating different avenues for people to get involved. So we have button making, zine making, hands-on sort of ways to get involved at the festival and listen to music and sort of take a little bit of a break. But safe space is our number one priority.
And we didn't actually say where the center is, did we?
The center, the Gender Health Center?
Gender Health Center is located on 29th and the alley between T and U, 2020 29th Street. And if anybody would like to, give us a call to access services or get more information, we do have, like I said, we have our website, and our phone number is on the website. You could just contact us through there, whether it be for outreach or just for getting to know what the center has to offer a very diverse community.
On these events, they're ticketed, right? So even though we can't say over the air,
ticket information.
You can get tickets through the website?
Yeah, we have a Facebook event, and all you would need to put in is SAC Lady Fest 2017, and the Eventbrite information is right on there.
Wow, that's very, very cool. So,
and tickets are available at the door as well.
Oh, yeah. And the entry to the auditorium at Clara is on the 24th Street.
O Street.
Side,
So
not
it's going to be the 24th and O Street.
That's right, the 24th Street. The people have to walk around a whole block to get there. But there's a great big parking lot.
Yeah, so they can just go straight to the back instead of the
right.
front. We'll probably put a sign in the front that says, "Hi, you're so close, but you need to go around."
What a place. It's got the Brazilian Center and a bunch of other wonderful things. Ballet, and Irish dancing.
Yeah.
And I believe I hope I pronounce this properly, the Alliance Française.
Alliance Française is there, sure. Je ne comprends pas.
We're in some fancy artsy sort of good company. We're excited. We're a couple of ragtag kids, but I feel like we can make it work.
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's very important for our city to have accessible venues for events like this. For example, the graphic earlier was incorrect because we had to move our show at the last minute due to the shutdown of the previous venue, very much under circumstances that shut down many artistic spaces in Sacramento and the Bay Area after the Ghost Ship fire. So as much as we do want to stand proud for our community and our art, we also hope to have better partnership from municipal organizations in the future in order to foster a grassroots art scene as opposed to an art scene bent on gentrification and raising property values.
I want to thank both of you for coming to talk to me about this.
Thank you so much for having us
I wish you well, not only on your events, but on the development of your organization.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you on the flip side, as they say in Platterland, okay?
Yeah, and then it's this Friday and this Saturday.
All right, yeah. Okay, well, we're going to take a short pause for the cause right now, and we'll be back after some important messages with LiveWire.
My journey skating for the gold taught me a lot, but my journey with breast cancer has been one of my greatest teachers.
Every woman's breast cancer is unique. Be Wiser educates and empowers women to take control of their breast cancer treatment plan and help navigate their own path beyond 5 years.
Talk to your doctor about information and tests to personalize a treatment plan that fits your needs. I did. Be informed, be wiser, support survivors like us.
Gaining weight was easy. All I had to do was sit down and eat. Losing weight's a lot harder. I have to work at it every day. But with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And that makes every step, every choice, every day very much worth the effort.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes by losing weight, eating healthy, and staying active. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES.
We're back with LiveWire. I'm Ray Tanner, and with me in the studio is Chef Richard Pannell, who has been here before. And if you, he's a wonderful chef, but he's also representing this wonderful event called the Banana Festival.
Banana Festival. That is
It's
correct.
really interesting. So you're walking down the street one day, and you said, "I'm going to start a banana festival."
Not I personally. Actually, it was being held on the corner of 24th and Forum for about 8 years, and then they wanted to spruce it up a little bit and move it. It outgrew that area.
Yeah.
So and they had a name for it. So I think it was a relative of the founders said, you know, why don't we call it Banana Fest? Nobody does Banana Fest. And banana, #1 food, you know, and all that good stuff. And so they moved it over to Consumers River College for the first year, and it was a great turnout and things like that. Then we moved over to William Land Park, and for the past 6 years, and it was very successful there. Last year we kind of moved over to Shasta Park and Elk Grove, but we're back to William Land Park this year.
Oh yes, I've been there at this festival at William Land Park, and it's right along
Freeport Boulevard.
Freeport
and Sutterville,
Boulevard.
yes.
Yeah, Land Park's big.
Oh yes.
And you don't want to go over where the golf clubs are.
No. We're right there on the street side
Or
of
the zoo.
Freeport.
It's on the other side.
The opposite side, by City College.
Yeah. And you have lots of booths. And
Yes, we have over almost 200 booths, business and food booths. That's there. We have a children's area. We're going to have an amusement area, a Ferris wheel and rides.
A Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel,
Oh.
yes, you can't miss that.
No, I love Ferris wheels.
Yeah, so there's a lot of activities. We have a large stage where we have performances on. We have a children's stage, and they'll have teen acts on there as well. And we have it's called I think a Prince and Princess, Miss Prince and Banana.
You can a competition to see how much you can act and look like a banana.
We do have some
And
people
talk like
running
a
around.
banana?
Yes, we have a Carmen Miranda running around, a Josephine Baker running
God,
around.
Carmen Miranda.
Yes. We have a circus that comes out of San Francisco, the Velocity Circus, that puts on a whole skit, you know, for us throughout the day. And one of our biggest highlights this year is we have the Brides of Funkenstein from the 70s are being our headliner this year.
Sure.
So our whole theme is around funk
Brides
this
of
year.
Funkenstein.
Yeah, the Brides of Funkenstein. It's
Right.
a banana funk theme this
Sure,
year.
yeah, no, I get it. I remember.
So there's a lot going on.
And what about food, though? It's interesting.
Food. That's one of the biggest highlights that people come out to see.
Banana's food, of course. You get
Of course.
obviously get banana, right?
Banana lupia, banana cakes, pies, ice cream, banana royale is something I created. Banana burgers, banana tacos, banana guacamole. You know, there's over like 30 different varieties of bananas. That's just in our pavilion that we do, but then all the food vendors also create banana items to be there. Banana shaved ice and banana.
You're getting all this, folks? Are you getting all this banana guacamole? You know, come on. This is very interesting. Now, if you judge your taste buds, it sounds like you really should get out there and see what it tastes like.
Yes, that's one of the biggest. You're entertained. It's outdoors. It's family fun. You bring your children. You know, of all ages and things of that sort. It's going to be by the way, it's going to be August 12th and 13th here in Sacramento.
Right.
And for the first year, we're going to do a second festival in Stockton, California on the 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Yeah, and this is 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m., yes.
Yeah.
All day.
Okay. With 200 booths, so 10 a.m. if I started. It sounds really.
Yeah, you can make it through. Sometimes you can make it through the whole day if you're not stopping and eating, enjoying the festivities.
Not if
and
I have
everything.
my family with me.
Let me slow you down a little
Where's
bit.
Charlie? Yeah, I don't know, but it's great fun. It's
Yes.
great fun. Oh, what do we got there? What is that? That's called the Banana Republic.
The Banana Republic, that is a large beer mug that has layers of banana cake, banana ice cream, banana flavored whipped cream, vanilla wafers, banana chips, fresh bananas, all in that. And you can get that at the Banana Festival as well.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a good. What's that?
That's the banana guacamole. It's basically a nice guacamole that's infused with banana. And the flavor combination is what you wouldn't expect, but it's
What you
very
wouldn't
good.
expect.
It's a big
yeah.
hit as well.
I'm good with that. I'm good
Yes.
with that. I want to try it. Hup.
Fun
And
photos, yeah.
Banana photos.
Yes, definitely. You can become a banana in an instant.
Yeah.
The banana eating contest.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Got to have
So
a
is this
banana
like
eating contest.
total number of bananas you can eat?
Yes, in a matter of time. Yes, definitely.
Wow, on a measured time. Okay, good.
Now this is another hit of ours. It's the banana bean pie.
Banana bean
Banana
pie.
bean pie. Yes.
Oh, you got me. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
They're very good. Very good.
And there is the Crocker Art Museum. What, they bring the
Yes.
Crocker Art Museum out to the
They
banana
bring it out there.
festival?
The art arc.
Art Arc,
as they
yeah.
call it.
That's been around for a long
Very
time.
interactive. Yes.
Good. It looks better now. Yep. And what do you got there?
Yeah, people come and they make their own banana jewelry, banana themed jewelry. Yes. And we do have a banana fashion show. We have a chef challenge that most of the bananas that's in the variety of bananas, from plantains to reds to baby to the original banana, and they have just like we call it smashed, like chopped, but we call it smashed because of the bananas.
So that's very interesting. You as a chef, is it just because you like bananas that you got interested in this?
I was contacted 8 years ago when they first started it, and I was automatically captivated to help out because it had to do with food. It had to do with bananas, because I love bananas.
Yeah.
And I immediately said, hey, let's do a chef challenge. Hey, let's do a fashion show with themes, fashions around bananas. And, so we incorporated everything, and everything just really melted together. It was a lot of fun. We always want to entertain people. We always want to have enough variety of banana items there. And it was just automatic. It was a no-brainer to be involved in the festival this time.
Well, what I really like is that it's a real Californian event in a way, because you're so creative. You created this banana royale,
yes,
and then that beautiful schooner of various kinds of elements of banana.
Yes, definitely.
That's all very creative. You can go to festivals and they'll bring out, or state fairs,
right,
it'll bring out the same old stuff every year.
Exactly.
I've had that.
Right, exactly.
And so this is kind of a wonderful taste treat with a lot of good, interesting, creative stuff happening.
Yeah, definitely. We try to keep it entertaining. We try to keep it a variety. We try to do something different every year. We've had a Las Vegas theme. We've had a circus theme.
What's the theme this year?
This theme is funk. We're doing a 70s
funk 70s.
Funk 70s kind
God.
of theme. So if you come with your
naturals,
and your bell bottom platforms, oh yeah, definitely. Your beads, your dashiki, whatever you want to do. Definitely. We may even have a contest for the most elaborate banana themed funk costume or something to that effect. I just thought of that. We would do that.
Yeah, it's funny. Naturals are kind of coming back.
Yes.
So you brought some tape, or is it some tape or some slides? Let's have a look at that.
Okay.
Here we go. Now, that was great because it really says it like it is and what
Yes.
it was.
Yes.
An everything creative banana.
Yes.
From silly to interesting.
Yes, definitely interesting.
Yes. And I'll be there to taste the banana guacamole.
Yes, please, please. You have to be. Maybe you can be our honorary judge for some of the contests that we have.
I don't come cheap. You got to give me a banana pancake.
Oh, definitely. You got breakfast,
Okay, I'm
breakfast,
paying.
lunch, and whatever.
Okay.
We do have a VIP section as well this year. Sits right up front, table, the whole 9 yards service.
that's so sweet.
And we also have banana bread beer that's going to be there as well.
Banana bread beer.
Yeah, banana bread. It was it was a big hit last year.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I like the fact that it's informed by a chef. Like they have like a major chef telling them, that, festivals actually travel on their tummy.
Yeah, that is true. It's all about the food sometimes.
And you're going to do it in Stockton too.
Yes, we're doing it in Stockton the following weekend. Again, August 12th and 13th here in Sacramento, 10 to 7. And then August 18th, 19th, and 20th in Stockton at the San Joaquin Fairgrounds.
Thank you, Chef Richard Pannell,
It's
for
been my
coming
pleasure.
to talk to me about this. It makes me want it to be tomorrow.
I know.
Okay, that's all the time we got today for LiveWire. And these events that are happening in time, our time now in the summertime, are really kind of fun and wonderful to go to. You can learn more next week about what's happening in Sacramento on the cultural scene. We'll see you later. Live at 5. That's us on Wednesday. Bye.